Extravaganza, many thanks indeed for making time. Every Saturday is the Christmas edition. We are glad, of course, you tuned in on TV 47 every Saturday from 4 to 7 is the place to be. My name is Tony Kwarada. I am your captain for the next few hours. We shall be cruising at 36,000 feet above main sea level. And today, of course, is a special day because we're getting into the festivities. Pole, my Santa is just on the way. Sijavaa kofia vizuri, but in the next few hours, takuwa nimedunga ka Santa Claus. Ule wa Western, anakuanga amevaa nguo za green. Thank you so much. Remember, this show is where you watch, get, of course, entertained and be part of it. We have our question of the day. I know you're wondering who the guests are here. I wish I had some soundtrack of mosquitoes. Wala na kumwanga na mosquito. Leo nimewaletea ma mosquito. Mosquito. I'll tell you about the mosquito vibe about, and these mosquitoes play football. I mean, as in mosquitoes that play football. They have this beautiful story over here, the rise of Mosquito Football Club. But first of all, we have a question of the day. It's the easiest question. Yes, we're asking you, which is your most memorable sports event of 2024? Which is your most memorable sports event of 2024? The numbers are below your screen. Your call us in live 0795045864. You can WhatsApp us a video WhatsApp clip. WhatsApp ni video. In a quiet place. 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 0793267279. That's the WhatsApp number. To call is 0795045864. Cheza kama wewe. Which was your most memorable sporting event of 2024? Cheza kama wewe, pia mimi nitacheza kama mimi. Hapa live kwa TV 47. Remember 0795045864. WhatsApp number ni 0793267279. 20-second WhatsApp video clip. Tuma, which is your most memorable 2024 sports event. Then, of course, we shall be able to share it live here on this show. Kama kawa, kama dawa. On this show also, later on, I have some two gorgeous ladies. Later on this show, at around 6, from 6 p.m. all the way to 7 hours, some two lovely ladies who are doing great exploits in the world of golf. I have the president of the Junior Golf Foundation. I also have the chairman of the Kenya Ladies Golf Union. They will be here to share that story. Also, later on we have the president, actually the chairman of the Football Kenya Federation Electoral Board, who is here to share with us the lessons they learned during the election of the football governing body in Kenya. Talking about football governing body, I have one of Kenya's most entertaining, unique, special football club based here in the capital, Nairobi. They are known as Mosquito. I don't know how they came up with that name, but they'll explain to us. That's why they're here. And this football club is very special. They just don't only play football. They use football for so many things. For fashion, for showing off, for singing, for dancing, for creating a platform for socializing, for interacting. They have a host of so many things that you need to do. You don't need to be a physical footballer like me, a star like me. You can even see, we are put on your screen, a mosquito. They are called a mosquito. How a mosquito? They will tell us today. Of course, they are donned in that jersey. In fact, it is my very good friend, Hype Balo, who has donned that a mosquito jersey, lovely jersey. I'm sure they have plenty of merchandise for themselves, for you, for events, and for everything. Hype Balo, of course, karibu sana. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
We also have, of course, the gorgeous lady, one of them. They have gorgeous ladies who not only just play football, yes, Samantha Muigai from a Mosquito Football Club. Karibu sana, it's good to see you. Thank you for making time.
Thank you.
Alafu tuko na Dadise Olwaga. Yeye ndo chairman, alikuwa amekuja amedunga gorbiro. Gorbiro bana, hakuna kitu mtaambia mtu Nilotic. Karibu sana Dadise.
Asante.
Yeah, it's good to see. And of course we have Boyse. We have spoiled Boyse's look. Boyse alikuwa amekuja amedunga kama Koffi Olomide. Chairman. Boyse Isaac, karibu sana.
Shukran sana.
Si nzuri kucheke. No, we'll allow you to put your kofia baadaye. Najua uko mahali tutakupatia vibe venye ulikuwa umevaa. But of course, Boyse, welcome sana. Now that's a Mosquito. Part of the Mosquito Football Club, they do a lot of things. Kwanza niliona mapicha zao. Pictures zitakuwa zinakam. My director today is Mavindi. Mavindi achize hizo picha. Hizo picha ni tamu sana, hata sikutumia zote. Wacha tuanze na Hype. Hype, yes. Mosquito kwa nini? Kwa nini hii Mosquito ilianza lini? Na watu wenye tunachukia Mosquito.
We started off in 2020.
Yes.
A group of friends.
Yes.
We call ourselves Creatures of the Night.
Nyinyi ni watu ama siku sako.
Yes. Yeah. So mchana watu wanakuwa wamelala, sisi tunakuwa tumelala. Usiku I am a hype man.
Yes.
So saa zingine mimi kwa job usiku as an MC. And also, most of the time we just call each other, niaje, tuneni to hang out, tuneni tukunywe chai, tupige story, because you'd find that most of the time, hiyo siku ndo tunapatana wote.
Yes.
Kuna wenye walikuwa chuo, kuna wenye walikuwa job. So tukikam tukae chini, tunasema niaje. That's when we decided niaje, acha tukae chini, tupige story. We all love football. We've played it before. Yes, so tukama, why not? So we used to have friendlies, 5 aside, proceeded to 9 aside. So after that, this year we decided, you know what, why not go all out? We love fashion, we love football, we love events. So why not incorporate all of them into one?
Indeed true.
Yes.
Well done for that. And of course, Samantha, I've seen some lovely pictures of ladies. I think wewe ndio huyo hapo kwa screen hapa. Umepita mbio, tumekupata the right time Samantha. Hapo wewe Nick Mabindu ungepose hapo tu. Of course atuambie hapo alikuwa anafanya nini na nini na alikuwa na nani kama alikuwa peke yake. Samantha, tell us why, when did you join Mosquito? What does a Mosquito mean to you? Inamaanisha nini kwako? What do you benefit from Mosquito? You know, why? And other ladies, are they welcome? What age bracket? 16 and above, ama ni 25 and above?
Actually, I didn't join long ago. I joined in October through my friend, Julie. I feel like it's not just football, it's a community.
Yes.
Through a Mosquito, I've met a lot of people, a lot of friendships that I treasure, and I don't think I want to lose them. So it's not just football and fashion, it's a community where you can come together, interact, and you won't leave the same, I can assure you. Yes.
And of course, you've mentioned, unajua unatuhold. Unajua kuna hiyo picha hapo, hii ulikuwa unafanya nini? Ulikuwa siku gani na mlikuwa mnafanya nini? Ni picha fiti by the way. Supatiane credits kwa mwenye alipiga na wewe ni nini?
Credits to Photo Fame. Yes.
Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria Como.
Tuambie,
Yes.
what was happening on that day? Where were you? Were you alone?
We're having one of our biggest matches with Zied, and yes, people when we come together, we just don't play football. We take pictures, you know, just for the memories. So yes, that's what.
Black is your favorite color?
No.
No, that was just a personal question. Thank you so much, Samantha. Of course, Dadisa, of course, is the reason as to why we have those lovely pictures. We are using them courtesy of the entire team. Dadisa, tell us, I mean, yourself, why? Why are you part of this? This fashion or this particular football club? Mmecheza mechi ngapi? Mmecheza wapi? Na ni kwa nini? How have you performed? How does the future look like for Mosquito?
Mimi, I'm not part of fashion sana. I'm into the football side,
Yes,
most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when we started, like Balu said, it was just for fun and for friendship purposes. So most of our players are not active players. So we had active players like when we started playing 11 aside. So when we were still pale kwa AstroTurf, tukicheza 5 and 9 aside, we didn't envision it to be as it is right now. But you see the number kept growing. Now we decided, because we are a group of friends who do different things. So he's a hype man, kuna photographers, videographers, wengine wako kazi ya ofisi and stuff. So we decided we wanted to use whatever the connections that we have to help our friends who are in the active football space. So when we come together, we play. The fashion part inaingilia. The point where we want to connect them to brands, clothing lines, zenye wanaweza tumia for them who are active players to be able to get themselves out there or partizo deals. Because football alone as a country is not paying vizuri sana.
Yes.
So we want to connect them to these spaces that wengine wetu tuko ndani. So kama Balo amepata gig na wanataka msi anaweza kuwa face of something, it's easy for him to identify a player mwenye ako advanced in terms of fashion and stuff, akuje amsaidie. So we play along Gong Road. Kuna hiyo pitch ya Talanta Hela.
Yes.
There are some annexes around the main pitch that it's being constructed. So tunacheza kwa one of the pitches there. Now, yeah, we played several games. We haven't lost. I think we've played games zetu ziko almost 20, I think.
Yes.
Maybe up, but we've not lost. Now, I think the future looks good, and yeah, I think better things are coming. We are still in the process of talking to guys who can come in and help. So in terms of deals and stuff. So yeah, I think the future is bright for us and also for our friends, especially who play active football.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That is, of course, Mr. Dadise Oluwaga mwenyewe kabisa, part of the Mosquito. We also now have Bayose. I hope I've said it correctly. Forgive my tongue, man.
You've gotten it right.
Asante Bayose mwenye Isaac, part of the team. Yeye ndo na kaendio, yeye ndo Khalid kwa hii squad.
We'll see. Ogadi top.
Bayose, of course, Isaac. Tell us, of course, what you do there, why you do it there, and of course, the reasons as to why you joined into there, and of course, what next? What are you doing? Mention some things that you've done that you really enjoyed. Songet, piga shughuli.
The beauty about Mosquito FC is that we've built a community of friends, which has also gone to families. And part of the things that we wanted to do is also just empower each other with different things that we have. And most of us come from Kibra. And we also wanted to break a stereotype that when you look at most of us, you wouldn't tell who is who or nani anatoka wapi. And wanted to, because most of us have jobs, are in spaces that wouldn't define you as coming from Kibera or from the ghetto. So, as a Mosquito, I am part of the board of directors.
Very well.
We are, it might look like a joke, but
I'm serious.
We are a fully fledged football team. We have the vision bearer, Makoins Biko, and we have people like Enoch Tata, Malobi Malo, who are part of the board of directors. And just to bring football and fuse it with fashion, has brought a lot of things. And while we are in these settings, we're also able to talk about things like mental health. We are able to talk about our personal lives. We also talk about finances. It's not just about dressing well and looking well. Hakuna haja upige luku unaona kitu kwa mfuko.
Kweli.
Katika mimi na kaivi iko kitu, but bado. But part of it is just also being able to help each other. And a Mosquito, part of it, of this malaria I want to bring is the good vibes. We want players to be paid well. We also want to build communities that are not only stereotyped, but are recognized for their talents, with the things that they bring on the table. And this is also, we've also been able to have matches with teams from Eastlands. And that's to show that Eastland pia kuna watu wanafanya vitu amazing, na kuku pia huku West pia kuna watu wanafanya vitu amazing. So fusing that, us as a Mosquito, we've said that enough is enough. We are tired of being on the menu, and it's time for us to be on the table. Yes. Well
done, Bios, of course, Isaac. Let me bring in, of course, as well as the lady voice, Samantha. Other ladies really shy away from football. Samantha, they are like, of course, we've seen incidences in ball that really refrain or distract ladies to come, like, the violence in football. But now, ladies are actually now coming into these Mosquito skills. It creates an environment where you can express yourself. What message you have for these other ladies who are at home who have really just said, ball, sitaki, but say wako na option here. Mosquito is providing an avenue where I can actually express myself. I mean, fashion, mental illness. I'm sure you do CSRs and all that. Share all that. There's a lady watching, and they'll, of course, be very interested to hear that story from you.
I feel like there's always going to be that fear, but we have brought out a feeling, we have made an environment where when you come there, you're comfortable. You have people around, there's security, there's everything, even the people around you, even if we do not know you, will make sure that you're comfortable. So it's not that you're going to come there and feel like you're neglected or anything. And even if you don't know football, there are people who are going to be there to direct and tell you this and this and this. So it's not just for people who know football or understand football or anything, but it's for everyone. It's a community where even for the people who don't know anything about football can come and just feel like that they're at home.
Indeed, well done. Hype Balo, yes. Your name is just Hype. Inakaa unapiganga mashughuli za hype pale noma sana kabisa. Yes. Tell us one of your memorable events or football games or fashions or CSR that you participated under a Mosquito. When was it? Where was it? What was happening? And what was the impact of that? It's very important because umesema fashion watakuja kuja express. Kuna watu umesema mental illness mnakuja kunini. Watu wanakuja ku break out hiyo get all that. It's sort of a place to just loosen up and get things out of your system. Memorable.
I think
even.
every single game has been memorable.
Yes.
Dadise here is one of our top scorers. Following closely.
Yeah.
We have Enoch who's watching at home.
Yes.
Who's like our top scorer. But I think we tied on goals. You know?
Delegate, eh?
Yes. But me being in a position to enjoy myself, like as we've said, that's a community. It's like a family.
Yes.
You get. You'll come there, you don't know anyone. After a week or two, you're friends with like everyone from different scopes of life and from different backgrounds. And that's why I'm saying every game has been memorable to us, because in as much as we come, play, take pictures, go home, there's been a rise. We've had people joining us, people wanting to join us, even corporates wanting to come and join the team. And one of the things that I'd like to talk about also is the reason why sometimes we incorporate our friends who are professional, you get, is because we don't pay them, they're our friends. Like most of them are even part of our team. And if you've noticed, we can even send you pictures. The wave that a Mosquito has brought, currently, there's a celebration that's currently trending that came from this game. You get? Yes. So it's, in as much as it's simple as a celebration, there can be money coming in from there. There can be connection coming in from there. And when we play our friends maybe from Eastlands and every part of Nairobi, we've done, our latest game was against Zied. Zied is a team that is run by someone who is a stylist, who sells shoes. Actually, the team is called Zied Shoes. And our last game we did a CSR where we collected shoes. You get?
Yes.
We collect shoes so that we can be able to, gift someone or give someone who lacks in that area. And the other amazing thing, when I'm on stage, I need to look nice.
True.
You'd find that opportunities have arose from our games that even what Dadise is wearing today, it's someone from a Mosquito who connected him. It's someone who came to the game and said, you know what, I sell shoes. It's someone who came to the game and said, oh, I'm a stylist. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. So we've been encouraging people to come. In as much as it's fashion, there's a lot of things that you can do. We are not a professional team, but if you can look at the numbers that we pull, I think there's something that can be done from that. One of our biggest cries is when you talk about Kenyan football. The sad thing about it is when you talk about our MVP for last season, who's Austin.
Yes.
If you ask him what he got from that, it's just a trophy.
Maybe.
You get? It's just a trophy. So you get the trophy, you've worked your whole season, you've been the best the whole season, but you walk away with the trophy. So when you go back home, what are you thinking about? You get? Kitambo, we used to talk about hooliganism and football. Nowadays it's changed. But now, when it comes to the financial side, has it changed? So these are some of the things that we're talking about, that we can be able to incorporate corporates to be able to even have footballers who will come and they'll be like ambassadors. In as much as we're talking about a Mosquito, we can talk about malaria. We've started the conversation, you get. So we have players in the Premier League promoting, safe spaces, clean areas, talk about malaria. And that's why I'm telling you, when you come to a Mosquito game, you don't know who you're meeting. I think from the pictures, we've seen people who we see on TV, we've seen people we see around, but you never get the chance to interact with them. You may be talented in any way. Isaiah is a photographer. Dadise is a coach in as much as he does something different. But when we come together, we are bringing a different vibe. We're bringing like different energies. We're bringing different social, responsibilities that we have, and we can be able to help people around us. So that's why I'm telling you, I cannot pinpoint a game that was much better than the other one, because each and every game has been memorable to us.
Very true indeed. Well done. Of course, Dadise that mentioned something about you. You also do something on the side that is beneficial to the team. Tell us about that. And also, what is the age bracket? Tuambie age bracket ni nini? Inaanza 16. Unajua ni muhimu kwa sana watch. Ni PG ama ni general exhibition GE ni gani?
Ni general juu
Yeah.
juu wase wengi wana kampale kwa unwind. So msee anaweza kuja na mtoi. Msee anaweza come, hakuna age bracket in short, acha niseme hivyo. So you can come in and enjoy the game. Yeah, so like Balo ame mention, our team ina focus much na kusaidia kupatia hawa watu wako kwa hizi workspaces platform. So like Aizo is a photographer, is in government, mimi niko kwa NGO space, Bala kwa hiyo hype. So they are at better platforms kusaidia our active footballers. So I think the impact we create mostly it goes directly to what guys who are in fashion. Now most of the guys wenye wako pale Gikomba ni footballers by the way. Most people don't know. So pesa yenye anapata on the side, unaweza kuja pale kama Tony useme huyu jamaa wako kwa malongi nini achukue, and then that way they're able to make money aside from football. And also from our games it's very easy. I think you guys saw Grouchy.
Yes, nilikuwa nataka mniambie, nimeona Grouchy, nimeona hapo Nana, Witi, nimeona nani, nimeona watu kadhaa pale.
Hata Jimani alikuwa hapo.
Kuna picha sikuwa nimetumia.
So, I think hao ni watu ukiwauliza kama washaenda games za KPL apart from Nana, I don't think kama kina Grouchy, Jimani washaijipata.
Ndio hao hapo.
Unless otherwise. So tuna try ku bring in aspect ya mafans kwa hizi games. There is something we are doing that our KPL teams they're not doing. So for example, I'm a huge Gor Mahia fan. You can log into their page sahi, utapata updates aziko, hawana hata team photos. So hiyo ndo kitu we capitalized kwa ile kitu si tuko nayo. But most of the guys tuko nao kwa hiyo board, aizo anasema ni photographers na videographers. So imetusaidia kuleta hiyo traction kwa page yetu. Wase wamejua about us through our photos. Juu tuko very consistent na pictures, tuna take good photos, the videos and stuff. So tuna try, at least they can pick a thing or two from what we do. Because from the aspect of branding, tukishaji brand kama team, tuko na fan base, tunaweza drive. It's very easy for wase ku come in na kuwork na sisi. So KPL and the other teams, it's very easy for them kusema what are these guys doing that we are not doing. Because game yetu, the last game we played against Team Z, we had almost 2,500 fans. That's not an easy number to get, because ni kitu strange sana kwa league yetu ya Kenya. Unless it's Gor Mahia ama FC Leopards playing, but a team that can raise such a number, it's a concern. So maybe they can pick a leave and waone nini hawa sawa wanafanya that hawafanyi. So it's very easy for them to copy from us. Yeah.
Indeed. Bayose, I've heard you are somewhere. Wewe nasikia wewe ndo mnaunda mikakati ya uko somewhere kwa hii somewhere.
Yes.
Kwa hii serikali. And of course you've seen we have had a change. I don't want you're not making any political standings, but of course we have had a change of government in football then, and of course now, and football has really suffered.
Yes.
I mean, from what your colleagues are mentioning about how ball has just lacked that oomph. But if you look at Sakaja Super Cup yesterday at Dandora, the numbers, the flamboyancy, I mean, what is it that Sakaja Super Cup and what is it that Mosquito is doing that our big football league is not doing? And of course, which they can learn. Creating employment from your Mosquito is creating employment from the fashion, from the people coming to sell all those wares. Izoma brand, 2,500 people at an event means there's a lot of exchange of so many things.
An interesting thing is I'm the personal photographer to Governor Johnson Sakaja. And
did I even know that?
and the beauty of all this is that I, as a person, I'm able to take what I have learned through this government space. It's beautiful when you see young people in government, young guys who are able to learn things, and this is how disruption looks like. A Mosquito is disruption, is disrupting the football industry. And things like the Sakaja Super Cup, we're able to get into the grassroots level and empower guys. Nowadays you hear people getting 3 million bob. Shout out to Gas Githurai All-Stars, who won the Sakaja Super Cup. 3 million is life-changing for the guys in the ghetto. This goes into the families, into the small businesses that they have, and this is what we are also doing as a Mosquito FC, is that we are empowering young guys to be able to do crazy things out there. And even amongst us, we're able just to contribute for fair here and there. But what do we want to do in the future is to even just be able to partner with the likes of Hussein Mohammed, Kina Hussein, and Mariga. Watoke tu kando, because we've learned the art of packaging.
Yes.
I'm huge on PR, and I countlessly, each and every time, speak about branding, packaging, and those are the things that I'm able to take from my work and bring it to Kumtani. You get, so we are very open, even to work with FKF. We have the capability, we have the talent, we have the looks, we have the ladies, we have the numbers. To be very honest, that testimony, because from 5-a-side to having hosted 2,500 people, we are very much capable. Just a pesa tu waki-inject tu pesa hivi. Look itakuwa fiti, and we want to show that even these footballers, they can be supported, they can live good lives, they can support their families. Wanaendesha magari bila wamama, they can support themselves, because footballers huku nje, you are a star on TV, but back home unatembea. We don't want that.
Yeah, Taki.
We want them to drive big cars. Yes. Also be an inspiration to the people back home, that anyone who sees football, either you're a golfer, you're a tennis player, you can see that enyewe hiki tunaweza kufikisha mahali. And that's why I want to take Kenyan football, want to make it international, and I hope the likes of Kinabalo are going to be in FIFA World Cup, just hyping, just cruising nicely.
That's what we need, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. Samantha, I was looking at some pictures which that Dise had shared. The data niangalie on Instagram. Where are you guys on Instagram? Where do you post your things? I'm looking at the things you do here. The lovely pictures of lovely, gorgeous ladies, women, girls, I mean, stars. I mean, I'm using these words very cautiously. I'm looking at all these things. Who are these people that you invite? Who have you interacted with? The big names that have been there, what were they doing there, and what was their impact? I'm just looking at your Instagram page, and which pages are you on? You can also share it also with our friends here. They would like to know, so they can start by looking at they can join Mosquito. And Samantha, as you think about that, because I'm looking at these beautiful pictures, what was Zito? I can even see the picture of Dion. Dion ako hapa, but Dion is doing some lovely digital work outside over here. Of course, yeah, and of course, Dion, well done. Of course, she's taking us back the screen, of course, in the part of their Mosquito team. But just think about that, and of course, you'll share with us that in a few. We're just going for a very short break so that afterwards, Samantha can explain to us where they can find on social media, what they do, and where they are with that particular information. They can tell us why Dion is on the other side and they're on this side. Remember, this is Sports Extravaganza. My name is Tony Kwalanda. I have the Mosquito Football Club, the entire community of that. We shall be back with more, but remember also we have a question of the day whereby we're asking you, which is the most memorable sporting event that has happened for you this particular year? For me, the memorable event, of course, was the change from that government in FKF to the new government. Hiyo ndo mimi ni kubwa sana. Talk to us. The number will be on screen in a few. We are back in seconds. Don't go away.